of the fellow jihadists of understanding. I can't talk about it. Just terrible videos, you know. I'll try to keep to the point. I'm terrible for talking. I am. I get too drunk and I don't give it. I'm going to talk about something weird and funny. You know, Democrats and Republicans. Okay, and which side are you? You know, and you think one is blue and one's a Crip and one's a Blood or something, or you think you know anything about this stuff. It's all very Jewish, or original, Jewish, which you know, it's that's that story, you know. But anyway, I literally went to university. Yeah. Well, first world problems. I was forced to go to university. And the little old lady paid money for me to achieve this, which I didn't probably appreciate very much. But anyway, I studied philosophy, and in philosophy you're gonna have these teams, basically, what I want to talk to you about. You have like empiricism and rationalism, and it becomes very much a thing of which side are you on. Oh, I like the rationalists. Oh, they're kind of quirky. Oh, I like the empiricists. They're very down to earth. You know, and you want to pick a football team, don't you? You know, you want to pick a team. And this is exactly what you're doing in politics as well. So no one that knows about politics, I studied politics. I sat for one lecture of politics, and I ran. I was the worst 15 minutes I've wasted of my life, and I wasted a lot of time on Davis. You know, I do nothing. But I would never step back into that. But anyway, at the same time, like, you know, I'm much more politically mature in my youthful naivety than you would be in your lost in your details. So yes, these are necessary components of relative disciplines. It's like you can't prefer division or multiplication. Well, you could prefer to be a divider than a multiplier, but these are the same thing, you know. These are the same functions. Like empiricism, rationalism. You get Immanuel Kant, and he like just puts it all back nice and neatly and very Prussianly together in one very absolute, objectified picture, you know. So it's silly to be a democrat. Plural democratist. I hate democracy, you know. I hate it's like mob rule. I'm getting ahead of myself, and that's why the mob love it, you know. The mob rule. And it doesn't even work the way you want it to be French and make democracy work, but it's not real. Democritus, probably. Gypsy going Democritus. Hippocrates, that's another video. Democracy can be terrible when they become mob rule, and any gypsy can get mob rule and get in power. So that's where democracies go bad. Republics go bad when they become dirty and really corrupt inside, and they're like a permeated tower. Basically, Republicans like a permeated tower. But when the tower becomes corrupt and greedy, and you know, like I am from the Republic of Ireland, and they're all greedy. They're all very, very corrupt and very, very wealthy. So it's not a great republic. Republic, this way of democratic refreshment of the republic. So again, like you have a republic and you have democratic refreshment and refinement. These are both functions in politics. There's no one team of things. It's like, oh, I like the Democrats, oh, I like Republicans. No, you need to. There's no side. You don't pick a team. Like, I know this is a very youthful thing. Like, I went to college and people, you pick a team, empiricists or rationalists. When there is no team, they're like, empiricism is to do phenomenology, rationalism is more to do probably psychology or something, or necessary components of a big thing. There's like, you can take a preference, like if you like salty foods and you're a chef and you cook saltier foods than sweeter foods, you know, but at the same time, the salt and sweetness are both necessary components of cooking. So, I don't know if I can break it down any more further than there. Kant. Yeah, Kant's great. Um, Prussian. If I grew up in Prussia. So yeah, which side are you on? You're not on any sides. You have necessary components, and your Democratic political party are very Republican, and your Republican politically party are democratically voted. You know, it's silly to take sides to things, really. Sports are there for the arbitrarium of taking sides to things. Women wanted you to kick balls around. Kick your balls around until you figured it out. So if you want it to be arbitrary, sports is where you get arbitrary. Or war. No, understanding. Alright, so yeah, no side are you on? How many sides do a sphere?